Hey, what's up, y'all? I hope y'all having a, hold on, let me get this phone straight. I hope y'all having a fantastic, there we go, a fantastic, blessed day. Tell you, man, it's, and I don't know, I'm just making this video, man, because I'm just kind of documenting as to how I feel and the emotions that's running rapid in my brain and all of that stuff. I feel like I died myself and living on a new planet with the same schedule and the same people. Like, it ain't no amount of money, no amount of success, no amount of not enough getting on a boat, roller coaster, anything that you like to do can replace the anxiety and the deep butterflies that sit in the pit of my stomach that's non-stop. You be having a great moment and you could be laughing at Martin, and the minute the commercial come on, you realize that I am in the same space. This has happened. And then sometimes you're sitting up here like, what happened? What happened? Did all of this happen? All of that was so quick. Like, what happened? What's happening to me? What happened to my kids? My daughter has a sadness in her eyes that I just can't describe, that I never seen before. And we both have butterflies in our stomach constantly, all day, non-stop butterflies, like you're going down the hill of a roller coaster. It's almost like you're still in shock. You still can't believe it happened to you. Yeah, I can do the morning show. That's easy. Yeah, that's easy to jump up and jump on the radio and read the commercials you have to read and talk about what you have to talk about on the air. But two things that make me cry, because I don't even think my emotion has even gotten to, is like my son being gone. But one of the things that just tear me up inside for some reason, I'm talking about tear me up. If any damn thing about this whole situation that bring tears to my eyes this week and last week is the fact that my granddaddy went through this shit. And I saw it. I saw my granddaddy bury his son, which was my dad. I was Storm in 1974. Now I understand why my grandfather loved on me like he did, and why he loved me like he did, because he was stepping up to the plate, because I had just buried my dad. So now when I look at my granddaughter in the eyes, knowing she don't even have no idea what she lost. She don't have no idea. Watching my granddad go through that shit. I remember how my granddaddy cried. I remember the look he had in his face. I remember my granddaddy at the funeral home that night. I remember my granddaddy and my grandmother sitting on the front row crying like they did. I was 6, almost 7 years old. I will never freaking forget it. I will never forget that. And now I'm sitting up here like, so that's what you went through. That's how you felt. That's why you was crying the way you cried. That has bothered me my whole life. Even when my granddaddy died, and his casket was in the same spot my daddy casket, at the same church with a flag draped over his casket, just like my dad, all I could think about was how sad he was that Saturday when he had to bury his son. And I don't know why that shit connecting like that, but that's all I can think about right now. Damn, man, my granddaddy went through this. My granddaddy went to sleep with butterflies in his stomach, and I don't know if that's a trigger, and now I feel like I'm able to properly grieve for my grandparents or my dad, because the grief for my son just hasn't kicked all the way in yet, because I'm still in work mode and protection mode, and I got to do this, I got to do that. But it's like a dark cloud following me around. Like, it's been the rain real bad. Got to do this, got to do that, got to go here, got to go there. Got to check on the grandkids, got to check on my son, got to keep moving and keep pushing and keep praying. And man, love on your kids and be the best parent you can be. And man, I don't wish this nightmare on nobody. So like I said in my Facebook post, either I'm tough as damn Ford damn tough, or my ass finna lose my mind in a minute. Cause it's like, what the hell happened? I understand, but I don't understand. It's like, this shit can't be real. You got to go, you got to work, you got to keep pushing, you got a job to do, you got other people that have suffered losses. Got to be mindful and conscious, but oh yeah. Just been crying about my granddaddy all week. That's strange. Crying about my granddaddy all week. I don't even understand that part. I don't even know why. I don't understand. All I know is my granddaddy went through this shit, and I was so connected to my granddad. And I saw, and I'm experiencing the same thing. And my granddaddy was younger than me when my dad died. And my dad was younger than Brandon when he died. My granddaddy probably was about 46 when my dad died. I remember when my granddaddy had on, my grandmama had on at my dad's funeral in 1974. I remember where everybody was and where they were seated. I remember that program by memory. I can't tell you what I did yesterday, but I remember that. I remember April the 11th, 1974. And everything about this has brought all of that back. Well, that has never went away, but now it has created clarity or something. Like, okay, now I get it. Man, pray for still yesterday trying to get 2 brothers buried out in California somewhere. Still trying to help families that's also suffering and grieving. When you hear about something and find out about something, you just gonna naturally try to help. You just can't act like that shit ain't over there. If you in your right mind right now, then shit, help. Just help. And then when your wave of grief comes, then you have to grieve then. But in the meantime, I have to help people if I'm able to help, if I'm in the right mind to help. I get it. Take care of yourself the way you can. Helping others is part of taking care of myself. Keeping myself busy and giving me some perspective. Helping other people that's also grieving and going through stuff, and homeless people, it gives me some perspective and something to do and some perspective. And something to live off of and something and reasons to keep pushing. I get it. Go take care of yourself. You got to take care. I get it. But doing what I'm doing now and helping others is taking care of me. That works for me. I've been to a therapist and talked to a therapist twice. I can't cry. Just talking to express how I feel. Talking about it helps, so that's what I'm doing. Damn. Just like I said 2 weeks ago, man, it ain't even the sadness. I just feel like, man, this so fucked up. Like the project part of me, like, man, this is fucked up. Like, that's how I feel inside. And I'm not and I'm not having a bad day. I'm not. I done went on about my day. I'm in a car driving, doing what I got to do. I had a lot of interviews I had to do today. I had to close my eyes for about an hour, take a nap, just lay on the couch and lay on my back and just take a nap, get my mind right. It's been a real busy day today. Ooh, man. But I just want to also continue to say I appreciate all y'all. Thank y'all for just letting me come on here and vent. Then I'm really having anxiety right now because, like, I'm good friends with Bobby Brown, and I'm interviewing New Edition tomorrow. Bobby Brown lost his son and his daughter, and I don't even know how I can fucking... I don't even want to make eye contact with him tomorrow. You know, because that's my friend, man, Bobby Brown. You know, New Edition has been nothing but nice to me. Done a lot of shows with them. But I just don't know what what that's gonna be like. I just remember looking at Tamika Felder in the eyes when I walked in that church, looking at Nathaniel Goree, all of my friends that lost kids, just that look. It's that look when I walked in that church. Cause I walked Tamika in when her son died, and she's standing right there, and I connected to her brain. And it was like I knew what she was feeling. I knew what she was thinking. She knew what I was feeling. She knew what I was thinking. Like stuff like that. Just, I know that's random and shit, but I just hope that I'll be okay tomorrow, because I just understand, because I know, looking at somebody that has went through the same thing. He has lost a daughter and a son. That really tore me up to see him go through that. I'm a big fan. He's a friend of mine. I hope he brings me some barbecue sauce, because Bobby Brown makes some of the best barbecue sauce I ever had. I hope and pray to God that somebody thought enough to say, Ricky, here goes some barbecue sauce. Bobby Brown make real good barbecue sauce, and they should sell it in Walmart. I didn't know that Bob could cook like that, but man, I feel connected to him. I absolutely love him. I can't. It's like I don't want to see him, but I can't wait to see him at the same time. I hope I just don't get sad, you know. So, one thing about it, I might be in my feelings, but I know ways to cheer myself up. I got me some Golden Flakes sweet potato chips. I got me 2 lemon stage plank cookies, and I got me a Gatorade, and I'm good. Thank y'all for letting me vent. I appreciate y'all. Time to go to work. It's good to talk and vent. I feel better. I got that shit off my chest. I ain't do all that crying and shit. Much is given, much is required. So until the next time I feel like that again, I'll vent. I'm just sharing. So when I go back and look at it, I can document all of this and figure out how the hell you got through that. I don't know. But I should stop by Buc-ee's and get me a brisket sandwich. That's what I had. But it's probably too crowded in there. Everybody's so excited about Buc-ee's. Shit, I work in Texas. Driving from Dallas to Houston to Killeen, Texas, and all the different parts of Texas. Shit, I'm used to Buc-ee's. Shit, Buc-ee's is the standard in the state of Texas. Now, Buc-ee's crowded like the skate rink on Sundays. Cars, trailers, tractors, prostitutes, everything at Buc-ee's. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. I'm about to get on the highway. I got to drive safe. Thank y'all for watching. Love y'all. Peace.